Hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Gail Craft, and we're here today to talk about the Underwoman Project and how you can craft your presence. Thank you so much for spending time with me and listening and learning. But before we get started, let me please just take a few moments to introduce myself. Thank you. My name is Gail Craft, and I'm the founder of Craft Bravery New Business, dedicated to being an agent of change with businesses and individuals who are ready to take it to another level. I've spent over 20 years doing this as a business leader, working with startups and large corporations, and have executed change for companies such as Massachusetts Teachers Association, John Hancock Property and Casualty, General Electric's Insurance, and Morton Salt CBD, just to name a few. In 2010, I broke away from big business and combined my leadership and mentoring skills with coaching and began learning this trade and focusing on entrepreneurs and small businesses. Since then, I've helped business and individuals such as you realize their potential and propel forward to their goals. Are we ready to begin the journey, the Underwoman Project? So all that you are, you work, you raise a family, you cook, you shop, and so much more. So ask yourself, why then is it when you serve dinner, the best cuts go to everyone but you? Why is it that when a sacrifice needs to be made, it's up to you? Why is it that when strength is needed, it comes from you? So explore the reasons why you do these things. We're going to explore your underlying beliefs. We're going to talk about underlying potentials. We're going to talk about tapping into energy. And we're going to discuss Underwoman being unleashed. So when you think about those things that we were just talking about, where you think about your beliefs, and these are the little stories, the little voices in the back of your head, and yes, it's that little voice that just said, what little voice in the back of my head that we're talking about? That plays tapes over and over again and tell you stories that you actually believe in, and they are stories, they can be changed. So stories such as, I have to keep them happy, I'm not worthy, I have to be perfect, I don't like myself, I am angry, it's up to me. Those are stories that you play over and over and over in the back of your head, and they truly are just stories. So think about one that you may play over and over and over again on a regular basis, and get curious about it. Take that belief, and let's say the belief is, I am needed. It's up to me. So let's take that it's up to me belief and kind of take a look at it. Get curious and examine why it is that you feel that it's up to you to make things happen. Why do you feel that it's the world weight on your shoulders? What is it that makes this true? Do you have evidence that this might not be true? Do you have times in your life that you can look back at where this is maybe false? That there are occasions where others actually can come and help you? So ask yourself, why is it that it's always up to you, that you believe that it's always up to you? Examine this, and I want you to take just this one, and as we move along, and as you move along through life, take one after another, and examine whether or not this is true. And then think about the potential of the opposite. In order for you to be free, you need to unleash yourself from these beliefs that might be holding you back. They're unsupporting beliefs, and change that into supporting beliefs. So let's talk about some supporting beliefs. So if you have evidence that there were times in your past and potentially closer to your present where there is not a need for you to carry the weight, that you were able to let it go, that there was actually someone else who could help you, and even where you asked for help and got a yes. Okay? Take that instance, even if it's just one that you can find, and examine what did you do differently to make that happen, because it's not all up to you. The world, we are communal. Human beings are communal. We need to work together. So you're capable of actually going to others for help, because they're the experts in something that you're not. You're an expert in one thing or two things or an area. Others are experts in theirs. Leverage that expertise and feel comfortable in doing that. So now it's time for tapping into your potential. Tapping in from to the power of your mind. What you conceive to be true is true. So we were just talking about beliefs, where we discussed what you believe to be true and how you can shift that to believe something that is more supportive. So human beings, when you think about it, are the only creatures on the face of the earth that we know of that consciously change their environment to suit themselves. Animals do not. They physically change. Their physiology changes to suit the environment. Human beings change the environment so that they can live, so that they can survive. That means human beings take a thought, an idea in their mind, and work it through to manifest it into reality. Everything begins with an idea. Everything begins with the thought behind your mind. Everything begins internally. And once you believe it to be true, once you believe you have the capability, once you believe that this is a viable idea, it has already happened. You're just taking the steps to manifest it. So the potential of your mind, the potential of your brain is amazing. And so you have this energy that is untapped. In order to pull that energy into your mind and out to make things happen. So let's talk about energy. Everything is made up of matter. It's made up of molecules, and molecules are made up of energy. It's energy that makes them move ever so slightly at a vibration that we may be not able to conceive. So a table has energy, it has vibration, as do we. And in fact, science has now proven, quantum physics, that there's energy at the cellular level. That at the cellular level there is a universe that lives full of energy. You are a walking minefield of energy, ready to explode with ideas, ready to explode with change. So take a look at that energy that's within you and harness that energy and focus that energy with intentions of where you want to go, and make that intention positive, make that intention beautiful, make that intention supportive of yourself and of the universe and of the world around you. When you get up in the morning, think about where you want to go and what it is that you want to do and what you intend your results to be that day, and focus on what that is, and believe that to be true, and believe that in a positive and supporting manner, because it is true. That energy in you, once you tap into it, gets unleashed and propels you to where you want to go. Here's a little story of the Underwoman Unleashed. So I had a client who came to me, and she had frustrated feelings at work. She felt invisible. She felt unworthy. She felt that no one even knew that she was there. So we had to do some energy work with her, and one of the things I had asked her to do was, so let's make this a physical and dramatic change. To go and purchase some lingerie. Yes, lingerie. Something that you would never ever wear in a million years. Corset, garter belt, whatever. And she was to wear that under her clothes when she went to work. She did this. And what ended up happening, because she had this little secret, this little idea of who she was in her mind, she had this energy about her that she didn't have before. And that energy was with her throughout the day. And people noticed a difference. And she noticed a difference. That night, I got an email from her, and she called it her Wonder Woman outfit because of the change that went on in the office. Well, I want to tell you that within 3 weeks, her CEO came to her and said, I want you to work with me to create my next empire. I want you to be part of this team. She went from invisible to not only visible, but to be a powerful ally in the organization. She ended up being able to travel and present to their clients. She ended up being asked to move up in her position. She was able to take on more. She was able to mentor others, all because she believed, because of this power that she had. She always had this power. She just needed a tool to unleash the power. So what tool do you need to unleash the power that is within you, that is your birthright, to set you to the next phase, to freedom? Freedom to be you. When you begin uncovering your true potential, when you begin believing that you are worthy, when you begin to step into the presence that you were meant to hold, then freedom of choice is truly yours. Then freedom is truly there for the taking. You become self-actualized. It is a birthright for all, women and men alike. Tap into that energy and take hold and become the you who you are meant to be. The Underwoman Project is yours, and it's yours now. Now that you have the keys to understanding some of the steps that you might be able to take to tap into the energy that is yours, use it. Use it every day. And thank you so much for joining me. My name again is Gail Craft, author, presenter, coach, founder of Craft, Bravery, and Your Business. And for more information, please feel free to go out to my website, www.gailcraft.com. Thank you so much for joining me today and the Underwoman Project. Have a marvelous day.